Welcome to part 16 of our Let's Play. Thank you for tuning in. Where we just last left off, we were starting a war. We've got our castle sieged almost. The Pomerania gentleman is just sort of hanging out, not willing to engage our army. And our nephew is plotting to kill our vassal. Let's see if we can figure out a little bit more. So we can see if he must be in line somehow to inherit. There's got to be a reason that he doesn't like him. And these people all want to help too. I like this guy. Everyone's stressed out. This conversion of religion is it's a very stressful affair. We've got a good amount of money. We could build this trade post, but no, we can't. Oh, our bonus is turned off or ended, so it's going to take a little while longer to do that. I might even need to bribe him. Is he greedy? Greed increases the benefit that you get quite a bit. Okay. Okay, let's just load up some more people here so that we can. I really want to get this darn murder plot done. Because I want to steal trade posts. Don't you? I feel like, this is Gotland, but, they're actually like half of it. It's not right. We're supposed to have all of it. Yes, yes. You all agree to my invitation, I know. Making about 300 gold a year. Sweden's a little bit strong. Alright, great, we killed some. He's dead. Now we can plot. Okay. So again, the reason why that this is available is because we have this trade post right adjacent to Straben and Hainum. So let's start off with Hainum, probably. Check his intrigue 7. Straben's is 4. Yeah, we'll do Straben's first. The lower his intrigue, the more likely we are to succeed. And it's basically just like a direct heads-up contest between our state intrigue and his state intrigue. And when I say state, I'm not talking about his personal number. I'm actually talking about this number here. The one that's the combination of your stats plus half your wife's stats plus your counselor's stat. We haven't ever actually talked about that, but that is kind of how it works. See, these plots are really easy. Look at this. It's possible that I invited a few more people than I needed to. Yeah, there's a lot of you only need 3 people for that. I'm used to doing the murder plots where I invite almost everyone. One thing maybe I made a mistake. We probably could have done the Holy War because I forgot we have Russia. We actually have two, a huge part of Russia over here as allies. All of this plus this guy, the Duke of Kiev, are our war allies. But that's okay. The problem is that when you actually do this, if you call them to war, even if they accept, you lose 25 relations with them. It's you're forcing them into a war, so there's a minus 25. You can actually see that, for instance, he called us into war, and this is kind of a strange way of figuring out what other people think of you, but if you press E, right, which selects the diplomacy interface, and you can see your land, and then if you click on this guy, you can see his land. Now you press D, or you could just start with D, I guess, but click D and you can see his relationships from his perspective. Same thing if you just press D once, you can see your perspective, so you click on him. And then if you hover over your land, you can see our opinion of him, right? Kind of a convoluted way of doing it, but it's useful if you want to see, what does this guy think of this guy, right? It's like really the only way that you can do that. So this shows our opinion of him and what makes it up. So he called us to war, which makes us like him by 25 less. And when we look at his opinion of us, he's zealous and we've got religious differences, but he sees positive 25 because we honored the alliance. So I'd rather not call him in because then I just keep my opinion with him as high as possible because it'll be useful down the road. And we've gained a new trade post. Let's take the other one. This time we're only going to invite a couple people. Probably just 4 so that we definitely get above 150. There we go. And let's go ahead and seize the trade post. Commence. I've been getting more feedback on Reddit and on the Crusader Kings 2 forums and a few comments on the channel. So thank you. I appreciate that. I really enjoy the feedback and comments. It lets me know what you like and what I should continue putting into the video. I mean, I'm going to continue to do it regardless of the feedback, but it just encourages me, makes me more excited, and the more feedback I get, the more likely I am to put more episodes up. So if you like what you're watching, then just keep commenting. I'll release more. Looks like somebody else, Gilda Houston, is stealing that trade post. 281 gold. That's just not financially wise. We already have pretty much our maximum army strength. Okay, let's chance this. The last time I did any combat whatsoever, we got horribly slaughtered because of the difficulty settings. I'm a little bit nervous. Alright, let's do it anyway. Good luck. Charge! Oh, no. We don't want our son with a 3 martial skill doing that, though. Let's see. I'm brave. We haven't spent any time at all talking about combat modifiers or those things, but we don't really need to. Let's just do this. We'll take the highest ranked patrician in the country, that the highest military strength fellow patrician, Straben. Let's send him to the front lines. See if we can get him killed. It's one way to try to eliminate your enemies. We might lose the engagement, but if he dies, then that's okay. Real quick, let's just check, make sure there's no river crossings. Nope. Yada yada. Can't kill our trade post. How are we doing? Yes, yeah, no! No, oh. Okay, I'm gonna give up on combat. That was a bad idea. It's bad. Oh man. It's so much easier when you don't have I don't know why I'm complaining. I put the difficulty settings there for a reason, and then I just complain about them. But it does make it challenging. We request that you honor your obligation and answer this call to arms against the King of Poland. Oh shoot. Poland was consumed by the Holy Roman Empire. So what Poland are you talking about? Okay, let's go to character. Go to character. This guy. He's at war with Poland. Just Poland. Not... Okay, so what that means then is that Poland declared war on him. he didn't declare war on Poland, because otherwise the whole Holy Roman Empire would be involved. So Poland is here still, but it's part of the Holy Roman Empire, which is a huge blob now, and trying to take over his stuff. How strong is the Holy... How strong are you? King of Poland. He's pretty weak. Yeah, okay, we'll help you. And they're right there, so we'll actually help. Maybe. Yes. Zealous. Ooh. Opportunity. Boat bomb. Oh god, I just misclicked. Worst combat ever. I just accidentally told I told them to stay, and then they left, and then they stayed, and then I forced them to retreat. Gosh. It couldn't go worse, I think. At least we're getting lots of good stats on him. Great. It's 4-1. 4-1. We should win. Just win the war. Win it. Kills. Just win one. Yes. First victory. Yes. It's the first time that's ever happened, I think, for us. Aside from sieging things. What are you up to, Denmark? I'm going to war up there. Here's the army of Poland. He's going to ignore us for the most part and mostly focus on Kiev. And you should surrender because we just destroyed your army. So that's good. And yeah, we'll start sieging here. Let's see if we can find a cap. Yeah. If we do this one, this is a bishopric, it'll be easy to siege. Anything else that's easy to siege? Yeah, we'll start with that. And looks like we actually have too many holdings. The penalty for holding on to too many is very significant. You can see here that it's literally whatever percentage above your max you are as a penalty. So since I'm 4 out of 3, that's a 1/3 extra amount of land that I have, so I lose 1/3 of my income. Very significant, especially if you have a small demesne, or demesne, I don't know how to pronounce that. If you have a small whatever it is, limit, then you cannot really afford to go over. Why are we over? What do we get? We got the castle. I don't want the castle. I want to just create a vassal. Are we plotting? We're not plotting. Why aren't we plotting? Let's do this. So we cannot steal any more trade posts because we've just recently stolen from Strabon, so let's kill a Strabon. And then we can steal from him again. Hopefully, by now, you are learning how this pattern works. It's a very murderous path, but it is a very effective one. Perhaps in the next Crusader Kings 2 Let's Play we'll be a little bit more diplomatic, but this is definitely the zealous, us against the world, murderous rampage Let's Play. So, that's the way we're going to play it. And he still hates us. Where can we build a trade post? She likes us a little bit. The distance is really the biggest cost here. 300 gold, not worth it. And these ones I've already looked at. There's no city here, so they're still worth it for our income, but they don't improve the trade zone income because there's very little, there's no city. Plus this guy, he still hates us a lot. How about this guy? Oh, it's already being built. Okay, yep, so we're just going to have to wait. Just stockpile money, that's okay. Yes, murder him. If you've actually read that that trait, or not trait, that event, It's a funny one because it says that essentially his plot is to blow him up in manure. He's going to use manure as an explosive, and failure. Discovered the manure and avoided the explosion. Yeah, that's funny. A very strange way to try to win, to kill somebody. That's a lot of plot power, though. We should get him pretty quick. Yes, again, it's the manure. Yeah, okay, so I'll read it this time. Patrician Sverker of Gildehusen, my co-conspirator, has sent word that a massive pit of manure has been prepared under the floorboards of an abandoned inn. On a path, Patrician Nils will travel with his escort. Once they are at a seated table, kaboom! That's funny. So we don't really gain much from this except for some money, but we're actually losing money to all the mercenaries. So yes, we got him. Plot to steal the next two, or one. Straben and Gildenhusen. Good. That's interesting. So we only killed one of them, yet both plots are open now. Maybe you just have to alternate. I actually haven't really spent the time to really figure out what exactly the mechanic is. I just know that if you kill somebody that you can do it again. So we can take Schmaland, which is, I think, Sjaland. Yeah. Oh, that's the one I was going to build anyway. Yeah, we want that one. That one's really good. Okay, I'm going to get these guys on board. And I think we're about out of time, but we will be continuing soon. So thank you again for tuning in. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you are as well. And I appreciate you watching the episodes. So see you next time. Thank you.